Well, hello everybody. Hopefully everything is working. Uh, Seems that the disk drive was at 100% and just wouldn't let me do anything. But it looks like it is no longer at 100%. It's still like 90%, so it could unfortunately yes, we are live. Cool. That's what I was actually wondering. It seems that the YouTube chat is working, but it's not showing me working. I'm not quite sure what that is, but it's going to be an interesting night tonight and a short one because, it's been now it's back up to 100%. So you might lose me. But it has been a annoying week so far because I am in the process of doing my once a decade car shopping spree. And I'm to a point of, sort of deciding on which car I want. Right now, I got that sort of figured out. Now I got to figure out the other half of, how to buy said car because an option has come up which I wasn't planning on, which is a good thing. But at the same time, not sure exactly how to go that particular route. But I thought this time of leaving the computer on, it will turn around. All I would have to do is, turn on the monitors and go. And it seemed that for some reason the computer was at 100% when I got on. Not sure why. It was sort of kind of annoying of why it was at 100% when it was doing nothing. But it looked like AGB decided to do something, and this one of the disadvantages of my computer right now is that, it actually has two drives on it. One's a solid state drive, which is for the operating system, so that one usually doesn't run that much. But the one with all the data, that's a hard drive, which is large, but once it pegs at 100%, it locks everything out. And that is sort of really annoying, but at the same time, it is what it is. All right, so at that end, I didn't get I didn't get back home in time either. So that was a combination of course, I'm not here. I'm not here, and then when I'm here late, and then all of a sudden, AGB is doing something which makes me even later. So it's going to be a little late. Basically, it shows that either Wigwag or Curly Express is here. It says that there's 2 watching now, but there's I missed the hot dog pilot. I was on here. I was on his thing this morning, but since he's in England, if there's nothing on, he'll go to bed. No problem with that. And then looks like at one time James from Dundas was here, and Russ Rockin' ORR was the first one in this today. Yep, we did. All right. According to Dwight, they had a 5 for a while. But Yeah, now it says 1, but yet your comments are coming up. That's annoyingly odd. But there's a lot of times I have a tendency not to. I don't know how many people are on watching live and all that, because there's times that it's not showing the correct number. Right now it says there's 1 watching, which of course obviously is the one that's. I haven't seen 0 watching. That would be really thin. Yeah. It's like, wait, 1 watching now? There's at least 2, possibly 3. But yeah, it's one of those things that's why I usually don't look at how many are watching, because it's obviously not correct. So, well, it looks like my hard drive is now hovering around 15%. So that means things should not go nuts. Well, hello there, Randall. Thank you for coming in. Sorry for the delay on getting online. It was a combination of the issue was a combination of me not being here, and also the computer not cooperating either. But that has changed. So let me swing. Still showing 1. Actually, mine's actually showing 3 now, because I think people are typing in now. I guess after a while, it's. Speaking of James, there he is. He must have heard me talking about him, so he reappeared. But all right, back to settings. That's one of the things I've thrown out at StreamYard to make it easier to go in between cameras. All right, now today I'm going to see about adding a combination of more ground foam, and I know I have grass somewhere, but unfortunately it has disappeared. So I got to turn around and actually open up a new bag, which I'd rather not, but it is what it is. Because I got to sort of use this very sparingly because of this is not being on here. That's Dark Forest Green. This is from a different style kit than Woodland Scenics. I think I got, it's called Art Minds. I think I got this from, there's Evergreen. I got this, I believe, Michael's. But this is a smaller kit. But I got more of this foliage, trunk foliage. I want to say it's not, I got this months ago. It's cheaper than Woodland Scenics, but it's still not very cheap. This actually has Art Minds on the label on some of these. Then there's other ones that don't have the label. But they also have things like paint, ground cover, which I already got the ground cover, so I don't need that. This is a water base coat, which it probably will wind up using on the next diorama. So, but it's going to be relatively short tonight. All right, this one says water features. So let's see. Water base coat. We'll keep all the water stuff together. And then there's water escape. It's one of those things I gotta read the instructions on these. But it's one of those things of turning around and figuring out what works, what doesn't work. But thing is, there's not enough for individual stuff, but they give you enough stuff to sort of be able to spread it around. There's rock fragments. I'm not going to use it on this diorama. I'm going to use it on the other, along with the natural medium talus. No, still more in here. Dark green shrubbery. And I believe that is it for that. It does come with this, but I'm going to, as with these here, I'm going to use on the next module and go from there. But they also give you different spray bottles also to sort of use and all that. So it's one of those things of when you're starting out, you can't have enough spray bottles, but eventually you get to a point of going like, okay, I don't need any more. But if you're starting out, spray bottles it is. Because there's a lot of times you need to sort of spread stuff around. So, all right, we'll do that clump foliage. We'll keep that together. Hello there, Artie. Thank you for coming in. But yeah, the idea right now is to sort of add more water features here. I am planning on putting like a small pond here. Not that much on this side, but maybe sort of concentrate on that at this point. But I have an open thing of this green stuff. But unfortunately, I don't know where I put it. And I'm annoyed at that. But just have to deal and see about figuring out how to blend this in with the new stuff. But the new stuff, I'm going to concentrate on this tonight. And then maybe figure out how to make this pond over here and go from there. So let's say we add. Okay, let's pop this open. And we'll add glue. And this is probably not a smart way of doing it. But now that we got glue on the layout or glue on the spot, let's put some wet water, which has a drop of small drop of soap in it. That's why it sort of comes like that. And we'll spray some of that on there, sort of get the glue to all wiped down. Let's see. Let's grab a not so great brush. Sort of, I guess another way is to also turn around and dilute the glue first, then sort of spray it in. But it's one of those things that there's more than one way to plant a field. And we can add, pretty much spread the glue around on top of these, so we can hide these edges. It's sort of one of the funny things since moving to Vermont, I am sort of kind of confused that why the Yankees are a New York team, because apparently a lot of people believe that Yankee is a Vermont term, not a New York State term. But it's one of those things of not quite sure why, but all right. Now let's go with the largest bag of green foam. Trying to let it settle a little bit so when I open it up, it doesn't go all over the place. All right. Now we'll put the base green color down. All right, that should take care of that. I place that where it won't theoretically spill over. All right, let's add a Let's go with the medium accent next. Again, trying to get the stuff away from the corner. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I believe James is still building the workbench, so can't really run trains yet. This we're gonna sort of slightly sprinkle on. Mostly around the pine trees. All right, there's forest green done, or medium green accent. Now this one's a dark green shrubbery, so we'll probably put those more around the shrubs. And the last one is forest green. So maybe I'll be aiming where some of the trees are. All right, I think I got some some stuff down there. Didn't want to go too nuts on everything because there's spots that sometimes, letting the stuff show through. Let's go with some more shrubbery. Sort of like doing my best to hide the tree bases. First, I'm trying to hide the tree bases from this direction, which is hard to do when you're trying to do everything from this direction. But I'm also gonna see about adding, not necessarily shrubs and all that, but sort of like random hopefully random bits and pieces. Because not everything is not, sort of like not perfectly interesting. You sort of, apparently if you twirl your fingers around a little bit, look like small itty bitty trees. Yeah, that should do that for now. Maybe more towards the track. Because you can't go too close to the track because that's when it gets ballasted. So add some slightly darker ones. Don't want to go too nuts though. You wind up going too nuts, then it sort of looks overly done. I think that will work. We'll add some more wetness. This will hopefully let the glue go into looks like we might need more stuff there. Yeah, that looks, I like it from this position. I'm not sure how it looks from this direction, but that's going to be for possibly another time. I am seeing that maybe still got about 10 more minutes, so maybe do a little bit on this side. All right. Clear the tip. Now this, I might have to move down a bit. Let's see what I'm doing. Yeah, because this is going to be off camera. Can't move the camera. Right now, well, I didn't want to get any on the tree, but I got some on the tree. Oh well. Now go over here. Add water. Wet water, I should say. And then okay, some of these are still loose. Which is okay. Well, but yeah, hopefully this gets hopefully done relatively soon, because I do want to start the next diorama. Let's and make it so we can add some here. Cover up some of these holes. All right. Put that over there. Oh, hello there, real artist. Nah, nature is perfect, but not how humans want it perfect. Well, let me finish up with what I got tonight, and I will show you. Because I'm actually sort of interested in how it's looking from the opposite side, because this is supposed to be the viewing angle on this one. Evergreen. Oh, I never opened up Evergreen. So I guess we're not going Evergreen. I'm going medium excellent. Now, forest green. And now onto very dark green, which will put sorrel on the edge of where the pond's going to be. And then from there, we'll add some, don't need that many shrubs, but sort of like small pieces. Now, the question is if I can do it just right, can I make a small tree? And there's a small-ish tree. Add some clump foliage. Not that much because trying to keep it a little sparse. And then we'll add some more wet water, and hopefully that sort of lets some of the glue go into spots. And this time I've gotten more soap bubbles. So that's not a good sign. But it is one of those things of practice. So these are my first attempts of scenery and all that. I'm going to assume that they will not be magazine worthy without a lot of touch up. But all right, now theoretically, everything, even though it's wet, everything is light, so it should not, note the word should, not move when I tilt it up. So everyone can see what it's, the process that it's going. We'll switch it this way. And then we'll go up this way. And that's pretty much, well, a little bit too bright, but that is what, let's do this side first. And so that's what it looks like right now. Obviously the it's a little bit white because I'm using white glue. So eventually that will become darker. And the same thing with the lighter portions of what that looks like. But right now where the roadbed's going to be has white paper on it, so it's throwing all the white balance completely off. But I would have to say, well, except for the rocks that slid off, it looks like everything, all the shrubbery didn't move. But then again, rocks are usually a little bit heavier. But yeah, that's going to be it for this week. For those who were here very early, I am sorry for not getting here on time. And then if I had gotten here earlier, I hopefully would have been able to take care of the computer beforehand, so I wouldn't have to be rushing that. But unfortunately, it is what it is. So I believe for Sidetrack Sunday, I believe is Rick at False Valley Railroad. Yeah, who was on Saturday night, whatever. I believe, as I said before, I believe it's the Rick Bailey. Let me double check. Go to there. Have YouTube reload. All right. No. Got to reload it again because it has information. It still has the information from this morning. And now my computer hit 100%. So you might wind up losing me. So, but I believe it's Rick for tonight. Rick is all right. Artie has confirmed it is. So, all right. Well, I'll see everyone over on Rick's channel. Yeah, here it's loading. It's was off of 100. It was like at 95%, but that has a tendency to kick off. Well, thank you, Curly, or Dwight, I should say. See everyone over at the. Yeah, nature is a pain in the butt because, well, it shows that my live stream is on with 5 watching. Yep, it is. It is False Valley for tonight, so I'll see everyone there. So I think, yeah, okay, at the tree, yes, the tree channel. So I'll see everyone over at the tree channel. I believe the world needs more love, so find your passion, add a little silliness to it, and spread it around. Good night, everyone.